Greetings, my name is Owen Ryder, and I am the author of the Christian book, The Hourglass, by Owen Ryder. In the Old Testament book of Isaiah, in chapter 1 and verses 5b through 6, it says, and I quote, "The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot even to the head, there is no soundness in it, but bruises and sores and raw wounds. They are not pressed up or bound up or softened with oil." End quote. Isaiah was a prophet of Israel around 700 years before the birth of Christ. He was a notable man who walked with kings and noblemen. His book is the longest book in all the Bible. In these specific verses, he is not only addressing the fallen human condition of the people of his time, but the nation of Israel as well. I think it's safe to say, if one were to be honest concerning their own private self, as well as even the known history of mankind, it would be a sure thing to conclude that something has gone terribly wrong. That is, going back to the Garden of Eden when the serpent deceived Adam and Eve, a foreign entity of sorts entered into the human gene pool. Thus the fall of mankind occurred, affecting not only humanity, but our physical world as well. Identifying such a personal reality, acknowledging its existence, and becoming reconciled to the cure are that which quite often unconsciously haunts the human soul. In the Gospel of John, chapter 3, in verse 17, Christ himself says, and I quote, "For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but in order that the world might be saved through him." End quote. Consequently, as part of the fall of mankind, trauma of all kinds can be experienced even while still in the womb. It is such trauma that can not only keep us from our Savior's loving embrace, but can also cause us to mistake religion in its lawful condemnation for the one who, as the previous verse says, did not come to condemn. Such things do not make Isaiah's earlier assessment any less true, but when spoken by graceless people make it all the more hard to overcome. Speaking of which, in the Gospel of John once again, chapter 16 and verse 33, Christ says to us, and I quote, "I have said these things to you that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have troubles, but take heart, I have overcome the world." My name is Owen Ryder. Thanks for listening.